Are you getting a fair trade-in value for your car? Have you ever wondered how the trade-in value for your car is being worked out? In today's video, we will discuss and find out how a dealer will determine your car trade-in value. When you sell or trade in your car, you must bear in mind that the selling price is not based on the initial straight-line depreciation method that we use when we purchase a new car. So if your straight-line depreciation for your new car is 8,000, it does not mean that you only get to lose 24,000 after 3 years of owning the car. The truth is, this method is only useful for you to determine the value of the car at the point of purchase. The real trade-in value for your car is determined based on the market rate depreciation, and that is largely based on the COE value as well. I will touch on how we can determine the market rate depreciation in just a while. When you submit a quotation for the trade-in car, whether you go through the online quotations platforms such as Quotes or at the authorized distributorship or parallel importers, very often you'll be asked for 3 types of information. Number 1, car plate. Number 2, last 4 characters of NRIC or company registration number. Number 3, mileage. With this information, dealers will then be able to inquire on the vehicle path and COE rebate, and this information is obtained via LTA's One Motoring website. Let me give you a quick example. First, go into onemotoring.com.sg, look into Inquire Path COE Rebate under Popular Digital Services. Key in the relevant information such as your car plate, last 4 characters of NRIC or company registration number of the registered owner. Next, select the date. Do take note that for most authorized car dealers and parallel importers, this date selected will be based on the estimated date that your car can be handed over to the dealers. This is the reason why sometimes there is a significant disparity in trade-in valuation between online quotations, which usually quote within 2 weeks of handover, as compared to authorized dealers or parallel importers for new cars, because new cars, when you purchase them, it usually takes up to 3 months or 6 weeks of COE bidding. And hence, it may take a slightly longer time frame for you to hand over your car, which is why the trade-in value is slightly lower. Once we have the path and COE rebate information, this info is then submitted to used car dealers and purchasers who will then decide how much to take in for your car. Car dealers will typically consider the market rate depreciation for your existing car. Earlier on, we touched on this point about market rate depreciation. The question is, how exactly do they determine that? A dealer will normally refer to sgcarmart.com to refer to the average selling price for a similar year car model that you are trading in. So based on that, the dealer can determine what's the market rate depreciation for the car model. Let us use a real-life case study and look at this particular example. A Honda Vezel 1.5X with a registration date of June 2016. Car age is about 4 years. Balance number of years is about 6. So let us log into sgcarmart.com, search under used cars, type in Honda Vezel, and key in the year 2016, which is the same year model of the car that we're checking the trade-in value. Let's zoom into the 2016 June models and look at the average selling price. The asking prices generally range from 53,800 to 58,800. A low-risk and rational dealer will probably price this car somewhere around the lower end of 54,000 if they want to sell the car fast. Depending on the car model, if the market is generally flooded with certain models, which makes car dealers having to face a higher competition to sell due to a high supply in the market, then it will result in a lower trade-in price. Just like in 2018, Uber-owned Lion City Rentals released a large quantity of Honda Vezels and Mazda 3 sedans to the market at a loss between 10 to 20,000. This is just an example of how it will hurt your trade-in value due to a large quantity of supply in the used car market for sale. And also, we need to bear in mind that the prices that you see on SG Carmart are advertised prices. It's just like you do not purchase a property at the seller's asking price. Singaporeans are very good at negotiations, and the final transacted prices are often lower than the advertised price due to negotiations. And dealers, for them, it makes sense for them to have a fast turnover, even though it may reduce their margins. The main rationale being they're incurring flooring interest and absorbing depreciation of the car for every month that the car is not sold. The truth is, not many dealers have the cash flow to buy all their car stock in full cash. Many of them take credit lines from credit companies to fund the car trade-in purchase, and they are charged interest every month that the car is not sold. It is also important to note that the price is also dependent on the condition of the car. So if any damages to the car will affect your trade-in value as well. And car dealers are ultimately profit-driven. They will factor a margin to buffer for profits, interest payments, and also necessary car touch-up such as paint respray and also replacing various faulty and worn-out parts components. Now, depending on the risk appetite and confidence of the dealers, my guess is they may probably quote a trade-in value between the range of 44,000 to 48,000. Do take note that your existing car COE can also affect your resale value. Depending on when your existing car was purchased, if your car has a very high COE value around 50 to 60,000, chances are that the trade-in value will be close to paper value, or unless your car model has certain demand overseas and also exporters are willing to pay a slightly higher price for your car model or parts. If the market rate depreciation based on your paper value is already very high, it will be harder to sell in the resale used car market. I hope that this has given you a clearer idea on how dealers will determine your trade-in value as a general guideline. Do drop me a comment below and let me know what you think. And remember to like and share this video if you have benefited from this information. And in the meantime, if you have any further questions, please let me know.